I found it. So that's where you start lightly stroking. That's where you use short strokes. How else do you say that? And start coming. Do not repeat this. Use the so with the Ardell medium brow pomade, God bless. With the Ardell medium brow, why am I having the hardest time saying this? With the Ardell medium brow. Hello everyone, it is fall. It is officially fall and I'm so excited about the cool weather. Yeah. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you how to fill in the brows because they are the most annoying thing to do. But you know what I have to say? I think I liked it better since I was talking to you guys while I was filling them in. It doesn't make sense because usually when you're filling in your brows, it's one of those things where you're like, I have to stop talking and do this. But I think I got too focused and I'm up but this time, you know, it's fun. So yeah, I like how they look and I hope that they're looking as good on camera as they are in person. And if you want to learn how to do it, then keep watching. Okay, so when I'm doing my eyebrows, I like to brush them upwards first. Actually, before that, scratch that. When you're doing your eyebrows, you want to make sure that they are well groomed, whether you pluck them, whether you wax them, or if you have to trim them down. I do have to trim mine down because they grow wild and crazy. So I usually just take a spoolie. It's either at the end of a pencil that you can get from the store, or you can just buy an individual one. And I start by brushing my eyebrows in an upward motion. The reason you want to do that is because if you start applying the brow product to your eyebrow without them being groomed first or brushed nicely, it just tends to look messy. So I like to just brush mine up a little bit, get them kind of sticking up. And I don't cut mine too short because I don't want it to be, this is going to sound weird, but I don't want them to look like, what is it called, a flat top haircut. I feel like if I cut mine too short, they end up looking like a flat top. Does that make sense? Okay. So anyway, I'm just going to brush them upwards. And I do not use anything fancy for my eyebrows. I've used higher end brands before, but honestly, it doesn't make that much of a difference in my opinion. So I'm just using the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. And so far, I really like it. I was using the Ardell Medium Brow Pomade, but it was very warm and very red for my skin tone and my eyebrows. And with the Ash Brown, obviously, it's completely different. It's an ashier color. So I'm trying to find this Ardell. I had chosen that color just because honestly, that's the color I was used to seeing on my skin. I was used to seeing the warm browns. And then when I switched over to, I'm trying to swatch this so you guys can see it on my hand. But when I switched to the Wet n Wild Ash Brown, of course, at first I was like, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. But it was, I think it goes a lot better with my hair color, my eye color, my skin tone, and everything, you know, my makeup. So this is what the medium brown looks like. I don't know how well that is coming through. And let me show you what the ash brown looks like. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to really tell much of a difference. And honestly, okay, first of all, this is why I'm confused, because sometimes, actually, that just stumped me, because the ash brown almost looks more warm than the medium brown does, but on my face, I feel like it looks completely different, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So this one is the medium brown from Ardell, and then this one is the ash brown. That does not look ash to me at all. I mean, in the viewfinder, it looks more reddish, brownish. But you know what? I swear to you that on my face it looks completely different. So, anyway, I'm going to try it, and actually I have tried it already, but I'm going to show you how to apply it. Let me see if I can get this right this time around. Okay, so for those of you who have eyebrows that tend to come down and slump down, so to speak, where the arch would be, make sure you brush your eyebrows upwards, and a good reference point is where your pupil is. That's where your arch is going to be. So that's where you use short strokes and start following the shape of your brow down. Brush strokes. That's the word I was looking for, not stroking. Use brush strokes. If you don't have any eyebrows here, right through here, just kind of use your imagination, or they do actually make eyebrow outlines that you can place over your, okay, don't pay attention to how dirty this is, but you can place an eyebrow outline over your brow and just adjust it according to where you want it to be, and then start filling it in that way. For those of you who don't have an eyebrow guide or any eyebrows here, just imagine a line going down, and where you want to stop is on the corner of your eye, okay? Once I have my arch area and the tail of my eyebrow kind of filled in, actually I need to zoom in so you guys can see my oh god, is that better? I hope that's better for you. Okay, so once I have the arch filled out, I then go back to the underside of my eyebrow and start using light brushing strokes to fill in my brows. You don't ever want to be heavy-handed with it because you can always add more. It's a lot harder to blend it in or brush it away to make it look more natural. So always start with a light hand and start brushing in the same direction of your hair growth. Okay, so what I was talking about with applying or filling in your eyebrows with the same direction of the hair growth is my eyebrows through here, they grow straight up and some grow over to the side. So I like to just fill it in, going kind of in an upward kind of sideways motion. When it comes to this point, this gets very tricky for me, and this is where it takes me the longest because my eyebrows should start right here, but they don't. So what I just did was I took the pencil and I hold it on this part of my nose, and it's, you know, straight up, and then I rock the pencil forward and kind of mark where that line needs to be, and that's going to tell me that I don't need to go in any further because otherwise I'm going to look like I have a unibrow. So I'm just going to come in and start brushing in upward flicking motions. And I'm going to imagine a line through here. Now, I have to go back and forth all the time with doing the bottom and the top because I feel like if I don't do that, it's hard for me to see the outline of how my eyebrow should be looking. And once I have filled in my eyebrow to pretty much how I want it to be, I'll go back with the spoolie and start brushing everything out so that it looks as natural as possible. I'm just using my foundation. Just gonna clean up around the edges to make it look more polished. And I kind of like to think of this as a good eraser too, because if you mess up, you can just go in and wipe it away with your foundation. With your eyebrows, there's always one that's like Gucci and one that's like Walmart. And you know what? I feel like every day is a different look as far as my eyebrows go, because I don't feel like they ever look the same 2 days in a row. So you know what? That's okay. Variety is the spice of life, right? Is that what they say? Is that the saying? Yeah. Look at this. I like variety. Brush your eyebrows in an upward motion to get them clean and polished, and we're going to start drawing the arch. One of my brows usually, like, I feel like this one sits higher than this one does. It doesn't make sense. Does anybody else's do that? Because it's pretty annoying, especially when you're trying to fill it in and you're trying to make sure that they're level and one's not sitting higher. Oh, the struggle is real. That one's right on. Yes. I started filling it in through here without putting the line there first, but you know what? I was dead on, so. The main thing is, honestly, is just to practice, and I can't stress that enough. With anything, whether it be with any kind of makeup that you're trying to apply or with your hair, just practice, because, you know, you only get better with practicing and trial and error. For those of you who have had microblading, is that what it's called? I think it is. The ombre the ombre powder or something. Let me know in the comments section below if you guys have done that. If you liked it, what was your experience like? Would you do it again? And that sort of thing, because I'm really interested in it. I want to do it, but I'm scared to do it. So I want to know from someone who has had it done if you liked it. Let me know. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this taught you how to do your eyebrows at home and what products to use. If you would like to see more videos, let me know in the comment section below. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on that bell so you know when a new video has been uploaded. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!